YouTube has and will always be one of those websites that's ever changing. With over 60 hours worth of videos uploaded every minute, there's always something to watch on the world's most popular video sharing website. But with so many videos being uploaded onto YouTube, it's easy for smaller creators to be ignored and not get the recognition they deserve. I've been personally watching YouTube for over 8 years now, and I typically prefer it over television, and I'm sure many people can agree with me. But I've only been uploading my own content for about 2 to 3 months now, starting with The Sims 4, Creator Sims, and Speed Builds, and I was doing fairly well for myself, but I kinda took October off so I can get new equipment and think about the direction that I wanted to take my channel. And in these past few months of me being a creator, I've come across plenty of smaller YouTubers and creators who have just started out in the past year or two. Now, we've all heard of Markiplier and Jacksepticeye, who pretty much dominate the gaming side of YouTube. Then we have vloggers like Joy Graceffa, who have that market on lock with millions of subscribers. And then we have huge commentary channels like Leafy and Pyrocynical, who both have a shit ton of subscribers. All these people have one thing in common with each other and the rest of us. We all started at zero. We all know that the rate that people grow varies from person to person, not necessarily because of the quality of the content, even though that has a lot to do with it. Another big factor is getting yourself out there and targeting a specific community or fandom who already enjoys larger creators who make similar content. Now, this isn't going to be a tips and tricks video on how to grow your YouTube and social media presence, but more of a video where we'll look at some of the genres of videos that I'm most familiar with, and take a look at some of the smaller creators and see what they're doing, and maybe provide some constructive criticism and or advice to the creators mentioned or whoever wants to take my advice. Now, without further ado, let's get straight into this. Commentating is a pretty broad and sort of vague genre because you can commentate on pretty much any subject. By definition, commentating means to report an event as it occurs, especially for a news or sports broadcast, to provide a commentary. But you can commentate on pretty much anything and everything. The possibilities are endless, especially when commentating on YouTube is pretty much giving your opinion on a subject, whether it be trending or not. With the larger commentating channels I had mentioned earlier, finding their success fairly recently, meaning within the past year or two, there has been a spike in the rate in which these smaller commentators are popping up. I was going to speak about other smaller creators on this website who do commentating, but the ones that I know of do know what they're doing. And I think I should take this time to point out some of the things that I want and need to improve on, because if you do follow me on Twitter, you know I tend to doubt myself a lot with the things I do, whether it be videos, drawing, or even taking photos of myself. I kind of just want to explain some of those things. And this can also be advice to other commentators who are just starting out. Commentating and being an internet personality takes a certain amount of charisma and courage, in the sense that you need to be confident in everything you say and you need to be witty and smart, and I feel like I'm not at that level yet. But what I tend to forget is that I'm still extremely new at this kind of thing, and even though speaking into a microphone isn't a foreign concept to me, YouTube is something that you improve on over time. You aren't gonna make the best content right from the get-go, and that goes for any type of content you're creating, and that's okay because there's always room for improvement, especially in this genre. Whether you're at 4 million subscribers or less than 100, you could better yourself, whether it be improving your vocabulary or spending a little extra time by planning out your points so that your argument is clear and concise. It's funny that I'm telling you guys this when it's advice that I need to take myself. You know, in the beginning, not everything's gonna be perfect, and that's okay. I stress myself out because I hold myself to a high standard and I give myself high expectations when I know damn well I can't pull through with those expectations right now. But you know, with every video I inch towards those expectations, and that's enough for me. Video games and gaming are and will always be my first love. I've been a gamer all my life, and that's something that'll never change. Usually when I'm not gaming, I'm watching either Jay from the Cub Scouts or Captain Sauce. And something I find interesting is that I could watch two different people play the same game and have two totally different experiences watching them. These two are a prime example, since Jay from the Cub Scouts is more crazy, energetic, loud, and in your face. Meanwhile, Captain Sauce is more laid back, more mellow. He still curses a lot, like myself, but he's chill about it. But yeah, gaming is something that I originally wanted to do on this crazy website, but I quickly realized I wasn't quite cut out for it because of reasons I won't get into right now. A channel that I do think has a lot of potential in the gaming field of YouTube are my good friends over at Plebs to Pros. Plebs to Pros is a collaboration channel run by Crimson Nyte, Pixel Prince, and Ty. They put out LPs of many different games, and I think it's quite interesting to see 3 different people with extremely different personalities hang out in live streams and play games together. I was talking to Crimson Nyte the other day, and he asked me how he could expand their viewership, and now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, everything comes down to community. Whether it be commentating, simming, or gaming in general, you have to put your name out there and interact with other people in the community you're trying to target. You can do that by tweeting other creators or fans of those creators, or commenting on YouTube videos, and you have to do it often. And I don't mean commenting on random videos, asking them to check you out, because that goes straight to the spam folder. I mean genuinely being interested in the video or conversation at hand. As for Twitter, automated DMs for new followers are okay, I guess. I personally don't use them because nobody likes that shit. I feel like the worst thing you could do is push your content onto people who don't know you. That's why interacting with people on social media is such a crucial thing, because when you tweet out a video and you've been interacting with people as well, they'll see your tweet and think to themselves, hey, this person's pretty cool, maybe I should check their stuff out and help them by retweeting this tweet. I mean, that's how I feel about it anyway. Vlogging is something that I've been wanting to do more and more lately, because I've been watching people like Bobby Mars and Jasmine Brown for years. And I've been watching a lot of SS Sniper Wolf lately. Even though I know she's more known for Call of Duty, she's somebody that I do look up to because she's funny, she's loud, and if you know me personally, I'm more outgoing than I am on YouTube, and I've been working on trying to break out of my shell. Someone who's kind of the opposite of Sniper Wolf and myself personality-wise, my friend Megan, who I did mention in my previous video. Ironically enough, I did meet her over on Twitter over something totally non-YouTube related. But Megan is literally the sweetest person I've ever had the pleasure of meeting. She's funny yet laid back, and she's really nice. She does lifestyle vlogs, and her videos are pretty varied since she does makeup tutorials, music covers, story times, and a whole bunch more. And that's one of the coolest things about vlogging, is that you can have so much freedom as to what you do for videos. And that's why I love Megan's channel so much, because even though she does a lot of different things, I've never watched a video of hers and been like, oh my god, this is boring, I want to sleep. But no, Megan has such a happy-go-lucky aura in her videos, and it just makes me so happy. The only thing that I wish Megan did more of is upload often, because I really do enjoy her content, but alas, like the rest of us, she does have her own life outside of YouTube. But for those smaller creators just starting out and wanting to build their viewership, that's another thing that you really have to take into consideration, is how often you're gonna upload and what you're gonna upload. You know, in order to really bring in new viewers, you have to be consistent with your uploads. Whether you upload daily or weekly, people like to know what to expect and when to expect it. I've been wanting to do this video for quite a while, but I wasn't sure how to go about it. I was thinking about conducting an interview or something where I pick these two creators' minds about YouTube, or reaching out to other creators who I don't know as well and doing the same thing. But I'm glad I did it the way I did, because I feel like what I said in this video can help another person who's just starting out on YouTube. I'm also glad that I did this video based around people that I consider good friends of mine, because I'm the type of person who thinks about the future a lot, and it fascinates me since we really don't know know where we'll be in 5 years time, if we're still going to be doing YouTube as a hobby, or if it'll be our jobs, or if we'll completely forget about it. But anyways guys, I think I blabbered on for long enough. If anything I said has helped you in any way, please slap a like on the video, or if you still need a little bit of advice on something, feel free to leave a comment or tweet me over on Twitter. And yeah, if you're new, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.